In the previous video, we learned basic string methods. Now let's practice more powerful string methods that are heavily used in automation testing. So the thing is why I'm making two videos on strings, because this is used a lot everywhere. And in interviews, you will see most of the questions related to strings, arrays, and objects. Okay, let's go ahead. So we already covered length, then to uppercase, lowercase, trim, includes, replace. And now, okay, here we use two methods back to back, like to lowercase, and then on the same thing we are using includes. There is a certain term called chaining methods, like one after another you are using these methods. So this is called is chaining methods. Okay. So other than there are more important methods. Let's cover those one by one. Okay. Suppose let text is equals to now. Let me write playwright automation. Okay. And here I am. Let me slice this first. I think we already covered slice as part of arrays. So similarly here also we have slice from where I want to start 0 and then I think 10 will not be included. Okay, you can just scroll here. So it will tell the end number, like the starting number and end number, the index to the end specified portion of the string, right? And similarly, we have one more method which is called substring. This is particularly for string only, like text dot substring, right? Similarly, let's try from 0 to 10 and see the output for both of these, right? Run it. You see, the output is same, playwright, right? This can be used on arrays as well as strings, and this is mainly for strings, right? So here 0 to 10, if we start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 is the space, right? But I think space is not included here. Okay, let's do 0 to 9. We will get to know more about it. Just run this one and you will see T is missing. The 10th word is not, ninth one is not included, right? This is just the end substring, right? Then we can even split it. How do we split it? Like here we have playwright automation. Let's add something testing over here. We checked split earlier as well. So now let's try this on strings now. So what we will do is just write text dot split. Okay, what is the character you want to split it? Let's say space, right? Now this one will be converted into three different strings like playwright, then automation, then testing, and it will be a string array, right? So let's save it and run it. See, this is a converted into array with three values, right? So and then we have start with and end with, right? So how do I check like how my string starts with? I can verify that as well, right? Text dot start with, right? Does it starts with play? I can check that, right? And similarly we have end with, like does my string ends with these collections of characters or not? So these are handy methods. You can simply use them instead of running the for loops and checking the strings at them. So both are true, but if I write here one and instead of play I write something like small p, now I think both will be false. See, both are false now. Okay, and I know that this is playwright, right? So let me fetch some particular what we say character from the string. How do we do that? Like text of which character I want to fetch. Suppose I want to fetch 0, 1, 2 and third character which is y. So simply write y and run it. See, we fetch that y. So in this way we can fetch one character, and substring it can fetch sequence of characters. Same for this one. Split is it will convert into an array of strings. Then this checks like does the string starts with this setup or not, like set of characters or not, and same is for ends with. Okay, we just have three more methods. Let's cover in the same video. Okay, the very first is indexof. like these all characters, right? This string is a collection of characters, and this is at the first index, second index, third index, right? Starting from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And if we want to check the index of a particular character in this string, how do we do that? So there is one method, indexof, right? Write string dot indexof. What we want to check the index? Let's check the index of a. Here a is 0, 1, 2. It should be 2. And here we again have a, and there can be multiple occurrences, but it will tell every time index of the first occurrence, right? So let's run this, save it and run it. So index is 2, right? And similar way, there are two more methods, like suppose convert string to int and int to string, or number to string we can write, right? So how do we convert a string into number? Suppose I have a string n is equals to 10, right? Every time, oh sorry, it has to be let. Every time, right, we get the response in API in form of strings. And from strings, we have to fetch the numbers and perform the operation. Suppose I have another string, right? M is equals to 3. If I add those now, right, without converting those, let me write M plus N. What will be the output? The output should be 13, but it will be 103. It will be concatenating those strings, right, automatically. You see the output is 310. Okay, we are doing M plus N. And if I do N plus M, it will be 103. See 103. It is just concatenating the strings. But if I want to perform operations on numbers, right? So I have to use one method, that is parsing, right? So it will be parsing the integer value from my string. Similar way, parse int on M. So in this way, we have parse float, parse int, both methods are there. So this will fetch the 10, it will convert n to 10, and then this to 3, and then add both of these. So the output will be 13 as expected. And similar way, what we can do is we can convert an integer to, suppose here we have 20, and API is asking for a integer string value. So simply we can convert that to string. There is one method called toString. So we use this method and convert an integer to string, and we can give this input to API request now. So I think we have covered everything related to strings. We will be going forward with the next topic in the next video. Thank you.